Tyler.
I'm Kyla.
I'm Micah.
Welcome to Kingdom Reacts. We got another reaction video for you guys where we react to My Hero Academia Season 1 Episode 2 for you guys. Last episode, Deku got to meet, or Izuku Midoriya got to meet his idol, All Might, and everything else like that. And he was even able to save Izuku from that slime monster. So, last thing that happened where it ended off was Izuku wanted to ask him, most likely with the question that he wants to answer to, is if he could be a hero without a quirk, and they left us off with the cliffhanger of All Might not answering the question to get us to watch more. So we're going to hop into this episode, but before we do,
if you want more content like this, make sure you give us a like, subscribe, hit the bell if you want to get notifications when we do our upload. If you want to be featured in our next comment of the day, comment down below.
And speaking of comments, here are your guys' comments of the day.
how's it going? Tyler here. Micah and Kyler are not available for a comment of the day, sadly, for this episode, so I'm going to go ahead and do it myself. And my comment I decided to choose was from Yu Narukami. And they said, "Oh boy, if this is the first rewatch of yours, you'll catch a ton of foreshadowing. The author was scared of being canceled, so he just filled the beginning with a lot." I did not know this. I've seen all the way up to Season 4, so I haven't seen anything about the new season. So I decided to go with his comments since I'm alone. I didn't realize that, to be honest, that you know, he was scared of being canceled and afraid that he wouldn't get a second season and stuff like that. Just how popular the show is, I wouldn't have expected that. I wouldn't even guessed that was a possibility that was being discussed about or being a potential thing. And so, but yeah, now that I am kind of rewatching it for myself, I do see these kind of small things in there and whatnot, and so it's cool to see that. But yeah, great. Thanks for pointing that out. I had no idea that was a thing, and it's cool to know that. So, great comment.
And as always, thank you guys for the comments. Now let's get right into the episode.
Even if I'll never have superpowers.
You're worse than the rest of these rejects, you quirkless wannabe! Do you really think they let someone like you in when they could have
Classic high school bully right there.
able to hang with the best of the best?
Yeah, he's the worst.
Even if everyone thinks I'm
Too big of
useless.
an ego.
Yeah.
Sorry, Izuku. I wish things were different.
Mom, that's not what I needed you to say. Couldn't you see? Despite everything, I still dream. And I have to know.
Is it possible to become a hero even if I don't have a quirk?
Say yes, All Might.
Without any powers. Could I ever hope to be someone like you?
Respect.
I'm gonna say, of course.
Without a quirk.
Uh-oh. When he was bleeding earlier? I thought it was, for a second, I thought it was like a bad guy.
People think I don't have a chance. That not having any powers makes me some kind of weakling. My classmates like to make fun of me. But you know what? That makes me want to prove them wrong. Ever since I was a kid, I thought that saving people is the coolest thing you can do.
I agree.
I want people to see my fearless smile and feel safe. And be the kind of hero everyone in the world looks up to. Just like you.
So it wore off. So it seems like.
Where am I? What happened? Texas! Oh yeah, that bastard. If it wasn't for him, I'd be out of town already.
Hey, I got an idea. We should go to the arcade. Get your mind off it, you know?
Fine.
Or we can sneak into the bar at the station. Pick up some ladies. Now that's a good idea.
What is he
Idiots!
doing with his
If we get
hands?
caught, there's
Probably
no
his
way
quirk.
they would let me in.
Make his fingers big or
Hey,
something.
what's
Yeah.
Perfect. I'd like to skin some with some fire.
Oof. That's the episode title.
What it takes to be a hero. Episode 2.
There you go.
Wait, what happened? You betrayed! Where'd All Might go? You
I'm dreaming.
He just
Somebody's a giant of a man who saves everyone. He defeats all obstacles and wins the day with the
sucks in his stomach. It gets ripped.
There's plenty of fear behind that smile. Pretty gross, right? I got this in a big fight 5 years back. My respiratory system was basically destroyed. I lost my whole stomach. All the surgeries have pretty much worn me out. It can't be fixed. Most of the world has never heard of this fight. I did everything I could to keep it under wraps.
Huh.
To hide him getting injured, probably.
Yeah,
Supposed to
probably.
be the guy who's always smiling, right? I'm the symbol
That's
of
right.
peace.
He's the symbol.
People
He can't
everywhere have to think that I'm never afraid.
can't let people see that he's weak.
But honestly, I smile to hide the fear inside.
Oof.
It's just a brave face I put on when the pressure is high. This
Midoriya
job
doesn't want to hear
is-
that.
Pro heroes are always having to risk their lives. Some villains just can't be beaten without powers. So can you be a hero? Not without a quirk.
I see.
Kill with kindness.
If you want to help people, there are plenty other ways to do it. You can become a police officer.
That hurts even worse than his mom saying it for him.
Yup.
Villains, but it's a fine profession.
But hey, at least he's telling the truth.
It's not bad to have a dream, young man. Just make sure your dreams are attainable. Realistic.
That's the point of dreams, though, is to make them unrealistic and reach for them. And when his time's up, he's so weak, frail, he can barely even run.
It's taken someone hostage.
Oof. So he's got Bakugo.
Prey on a child. What the hell is this?
Absorbing him.
Uh-huh.
Kind of goo.
Dang.
Hey, Death Arms! Heads up! This dude is a legit supervillain.
It's her! That new hero old lady who stole him! My only weakness! I need at least a two-lane road if I'm gonna make my way through here!
Oh my god.
Fire and wood don't exactly make a good combination.
Yeah, so he can't do anything either.
I'll stop this guy.
Must have dropped him in the air.
Oof.
Distracted, worrying about my time limit. I can't believe I made such a rookie mistake. And after lecturing that kid about what it takes to be a hero. Back.
Oh shit!
Going down. He's gonna have to turn again. Really
If
kill
he
him.
can.
Really hurt himself.
Yeah, this is gonna make it even worse.
Why am I here? Did I subconsciously walk this way to check it out? I shouldn't even stop. All my notes are useless. It's the guy who attacked me! That can't be right. All Might captured him. Oh man.
Wait, I'm confused. Isn't that the villain All Might was chasing earlier today? What? All Might? No way, he lost. Where is he?
Mom, can someone call him or
Oof.
something?
Seriously, why hasn't he showed up to help the hero?
Oof.
So pathetic.
It's my fault. I'm sorry.
They both
I'm
hate
sorry.
themselves right now.
Yeah, they're both hard on themselves right now, big
Help
time.
will show up and save the day, I'm sure.
I'm not a real hero.
Someone, a real hero will come soon.
Instinct.
No, you idiot! Stop! You're gonna get yourself killed! Not this brat again!
Deku, what am I doing? Why am I running? Why can't I stop?
You're
Born to be a hero.
What do I do? What would a hero do right now? It's 25, right? Take this!
Right in the eye. Money shot.
Kacchan! What the hell? Why are you here? I don't know. My legs, they just started moving.
He's okay. Well, who saved him?
I really
Metal?
am pathetic.
Oh,
All Might.
no,
All
All
Might.
All Might.
Took some damage for it.
I told you the traits that make a great champion, but I see now I wasn't living up to my own ideal. Pros are always risking their lives.
Oh,
That's
gosh.
the true test of a hero. Give you all might.
God, he just
One punch.
Yeah, he's the true One Punch Man.
We're like, oh, it's him.
It's raining.
Don't tell me all that wind just now was.
Look at the clouds. They're moving.
Motherfucker caused a storm with this punch.
He changed the weather.
That really just happened? He changed the weather with a single punch like it was nothing. All Might saved the day again. He's amazing.
Is that villain dead?
He's gotta be like decimated.
After that, the heroes collected all the scattered mounds of sludge.
Oh no,
And
okay.
the villain went
Oh,
to
they got them all in trash
Jeez.
bags. Jesus.
I don't think All Might helped very much.
Yeah. Had to go scatter them
The
up.
bottles were better.
Do you have a death wish? There was absolutely no reason for you to put yourself in danger like that.
Yeah, but if he didn't do that, Kachan
Yeah.
would have died.
Big
Because
time.
you guys weren't doing anything.
Kachan was praised for his bravery.
Man, you're tough, kid. And that quirk is something else. When you want to go pro, head over to my agency first. I'd love for you to be my sidekick while you're training.
So he knows. He knows he just got saved.
He doesn't like who saved him.
Yeah.
Oh no, because he just made fun of that kid and told him to kill himself.
Kachan? Listen, I would never ask for a weakling like you to help me. Don't think you can look down on me. Huh? Got that? I was fine by myself. You're just a quirkless failure who won't even cut it as a Renegade. You
Okay,
didn't
Gabby.
help me. You did nothing. Don't forget it. I don't owe you anything.
Damn.
What was that?
I stand for justice, not sound bites. Because I am All Might. Young man, I came here to thank you, and also to discuss your question from earlier. If you hadn't told me about your life, if you hadn't run into that fight, I would have been a worthless bystander watching from the crowd. So thanks.
Oh, no! It was my fault he was there to begin with. I got in the way of your hard work. I wasted your energy, and not to mention your time.
I'm not done. You told me you didn't have a power, so when I saw this timid, quirkless boy try to save a life, it inspired me to act too. There are stories about every hero, how they became great. Most have one thing in common. Their bodies moved before they had a chance to think, almost on their own.
For some reason, I remembered my mother's words in that moment.
I'm sorry, Izuka. I wish things were different.
And today, that's what happened to you.
You never told me, Mom. Back then, the thing I wanted you to say. The words I needed to hear.
Young man, you too can become a hero.
That right there is what she needed to hear. Or what he needed to hear.
That's what he needed to hear. That's what he wanted his mom to say.
Yeah, what she needed to say.
Yeah.
Dreams can become reality.
Can't let anything
By
get
the
in the
way,
way.
I forgot to mention that this is the story of how I became the world's greatest hero.
Better than All Might?
I don't know.
Coca-Cola's down.
story of how.
Well, so
I
he wasn't
became-
necessarily saying like that's his quirk, right? Or I mean,
Who, All Might?
yeah, wasn't saying that was Deku's quirk. I mean,
Oh, what?
he's saying just
No.
that's a common thing with
The
all
all-
heroes.
Yeah, he said the thing that most common.
Which
thing
in the
that
end, that
most
could be
common.
his quirk. Not, I mean, it wouldn't be like a real quirk, but
No, but like
his quirk could be to spring into action and
right type thing. Yeah, yeah. So that's
give people hope.
right. That's what he said. So most all great heroes have that story where their feet just move without them thinking. And that's what happened to Midoriya. So, but yeah, as Midoriya said, this is so. He's telling it as a story, like this is all past tense. Like when you hear Midoriya talk over the episode, he's telling the story of how he became the world's greatest hero. So we're seeing Deku's story, or Midoriya's story.
It's a long story.
It's a very long story. You don't miss any details, that's for
Nope.
sure.
He's milking it.
He's fucking milking it. This is fucking Harry Potter 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That's for damn sure. Fucking Bakugo, man, he can't even say thanks to Midoriya for what he did. Just
Petty.
He's just. He said, "Don't you look down on me for this."
He's like Gabby. Exactly like Gabby from Attack on Titan. Because literally, like, they would say, well, we're not gonna kill you, you know. There's no reason to. That's not what we do. But you're devils! Blah, blah, blah.
Shut up. That, or when Falco beat Gabby in the race or something like that, she was like, "You think this is gonna make you a better candidate?
Yeah.
I'm still doing this. I've done this and everything." It's like, whoa, okay.
Yeah.
Settle down there. That's how it is.
Especially when. What's his name? What do they call him? Kachan? I know you said it's Baku, but.
His real name's Bakugo, but like Midoriya and Bakugo used to be friends, and that's their kind of nickname for each other. Is what they call each other.
Him Deku and
He calls him Deku, and Midoriya calls him Kachan.
There's gotta be a reason for that.
That
I'm sure.
I can't. I don't. I
Really?
couldn't tell you. I don't know what it is. I'm sure they said it. I just don't remember it. But that was what they call each
But
other
yeah,
because they were friends as child.
Bakugo got all the credit for being brave.
For being
blah,
brave
blah,
or
blah.
that. And Midoriya's the one that actually saved him.
Technically, he put
In a
him in
way.
the eye and
Gave Bakugo the chance
yeah,
to
he
breathe.
could have passed out right there.
Yeah.
Or he looked like he was about to be consumed.
Yeah. I was saying they could.
And then that's what got All Might.
Yeah, they were scolding him
Saying
for.
nobody will ever know that.
Yeah. I say they were scolding him for running in there and everything like that, and it's like, well, you weren't gonna do anything.
Yeah, they
You're
were
scolding him
sitting
for being. He was being brave more than you guys.
But
He
I
doesn't
would
even
say in
try.
their minds, they're just like, you know, they don't think what he did had anything to do with All Might, so they're
That's
like,
true.
All Might, if he would have waited, All Might would have came
Anyways, right.
He wouldn't have. He would have been a little bitch with a little scab on his
So pathetic.
scab on his side.
Scab.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
All Might's BA.
Yeah, he's freaking strong. So one punch and he's changing the weather. So he's fucking OP. So what? So what do you think goes from here? Do you think Midoriya just tries to become a hero now, then, or what do you think's gonna happen next?
I'm just still a little confused on like what type of hero he would be.
Mm-hmm.
Inspiration to other people that have quirks.
I almost feel like it's gonna be like kind of. It's weird to say he would be the leader because he doesn't have a quirk, but I almost feel like he'll be a leader, like on how to go about things, because he knows pretty much everything about everybody else's quirks.
It's true. It's true.
Like he said, well, what would this person do? And it was
that wood guy.
the wood guy, and he turned around and threw the bag at
Threw
him.
the bag at him. Like the wood was extending
Yeah.
at him. He used the bag.
It's like he's got so much info on it, and he's so like creative with his head that it's almost like he has all the quirks and can mimic. He's like a copycat of all quirks, but none of it's real.
Right.
You know?
Right.
It's like not like he was actually wood or
Right.
whatever.
He just imitates it. In a
Yeah.
way. I don't know. That's a pretty good guess. Yeah. We'll have to wait and see what happens. that's going to be it for today's reaction. Like we said in the beginning, if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to drop us a like. We greatly appreciate it. Also, if you want more reactions like this, be sure to hit the subscribe button. And we're going to try to do weekly schedules for you guys. I do have one that just came out, so be sure to go check that out. If anything comes up and we are not able to upload that day, so we'll tweet something out on my Twitter page. It's down in the link in the description, so be sure to go check that out. If you're not seeing it upload anything, you're curious on what's going on, the best way to find out any info is that Twitter page there. But yeah, that's going to be it for us. Be sure to tell somebody you love them. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.